Right here in Greenwich, we have a local choir that hopes to break new ground. The Greenwich, Connecticut Angel Choir was founded by opera singer and voice teacher Pamela Kuhn as an independent, not-for-profit group dedicated to providing restorative support and inspiration to cancer patients and survivors through group singing and musical performance. Ms. Kuhn created the choir after witnessing several close friends wrestle with difficult bouts of cancer. As Kuhn often puts it, we all know someone who's been afflicted by this incredibly devastating disease. And the Angel Choir reflects that. The choir is a multi-generational, non-audition choir open to anyone in Greenwich and the surrounding community who simply wants to sing for pleasure, but also for cancer patients and their families who would like to join as a means of healing and support. Choral singing not only feels supportive because it's a communal activity, but scientific research has also proven that it's beneficial to physical and mental health. Group singing can improve breathing, help with muscle tension, and can even be a useful painkiller since singing helps release endorphins and other hormones. When in a choir, singers have also been found to produce the hormone oxytocin, sometimes called the love hormone, which may explain why choral singing promotes social bonding within a community in the first place. It's probably no coincidence that music has been used all throughout history and across many different cultures as a healing agent and social experience. It's clear that the Angel Choir has a very worthy purpose, but how does it actually work, you might ask? Well, it rehearses once every month on Sunday afternoons at the Greenwich Arts Center. Unlike most choirs, in which you have to commit to an ongoing schedule, members can come and go as they please, month by month. At the actual rehearsals, participants learned theme pieces of music by sight singing, and each month the theme of the pieces changes, varying from classical choral works to songs from popular movies to American songbook standards. At the end of the 2 hours allotted for learning and polishing the music, the choir members stand up, raise their music, and perform the songs they just learned. It's truly amazing to think that in less than one day, a group of strangers, some of who have very little to no sight singing ability, can come together as a whole to form one fully functioning choir that is able to perform multiple pieces with both passion and musical accuracy. That's the reason why it's such a rejuvenating experience. The sense of accomplishment from doing all this is very difficult to replicate. And along the way, you happen to meet friendly people, some of whom, through music, are looking to alleviate the pain that cancer inflicts on everyone. You might still be wondering, how successful has the Angel Choir actually been within the community? Have all of its goals been realized? I was just about to get there. To spread awareness of the group, the Angel Choir has recently used the platform Meetup to try and recruit new members. This appears to be working very effectively, with new faces popping up at each meeting and some sticking around for longer. In addition to making efforts to increase the size of the choir itself, Ms. Kuhn has done some outreach to local cancer organizations, Greenwich Hospital, and local oncologists, hoping to inform them about the opportunity the Angel Choir offers for patients looking to seek comfort and stimulation outside the doctor's office. As a result of all this work, the Angel Choir has rarely had to deal with a shortage of members, except perhaps in finding male singers, but choirs everywhere face this drought. The biggest challenge the Angel Choir faces is getting an audience. Because the choir rehearses on the top floor of the Greenwich Arts Center, which is already relatively far from the sidewalk, people from the street don't come in to listen to performances because they have no way of knowing about them, especially when they can't hear them. Furthermore, the Angel Choir has had difficulty marketing its performances around different parts of town and at getting venues to sing at. Perhaps if all of you helped spread the word, the choir's audience would grow, reaching a wider group of people, many of whom need some positivity and warmth in their lives. And so, the Angel Choir still has a long way to go to reach its goal of providing support to those across the community whose lives have been affected by cancer in some way. Nevertheless, the Angel Choir still has great value. It remains one of a few local musical groups, let alone a musical not-for-profit group, and in today's world, in which technology has resulted in fewer human interactions and more reports of people feeling alienated, singing groups such as the Angel Choir are more important than ever.